So, you are the proud owner of a new cell phone. Your mind is now racing with all the extravagant and mostly unnecessary features. Texting, gaming, three-way calling, just oodles of possibilities are available right at your fingertips. With so many things that one can do with cell phone, it's hard to think of stuff that one can't do with cell phone. Well, the answer is simple. There are not many things that one can't do, but there are things that one shouldn't do with cell phone. Annoyances by a health phone, as I like to refer to them, can be caused when someone talks in a loud voice in a quiet building. We've all been there. We're just sitting down to a nice meal with the family, an occasion where putting one's elbows on the table is frowned upon. We could be at the sole proprietor, or the Olive Garden, or the Cheesecake Factory. We're just sitting down to eat when a man at the table next to us gets a phone call. Now, this may not be the kind of phone call where he can just easily say to the person, "I'll call you back." So from this point, as I see it, this man has two choices. He can either A, go outside where he can talk as loudly as he wants to the client, or two, he can talk in the middle of the restaurant for everyone to hear and enjoy. Now, if this man chooses the latter of these two choices, then he also wrongfully assumes that I will just sit there quietly and not throw my soup crackers at him. But this isn't as bad as the elevator ride that you take later. Once you board the elevator, you find out that you are taking this elevator voyage with a man who has a cell phone glued to his ear. This man is trying to get plans squared away with his friends for party that he's throwing later. And you figure, based on how loudly that he's talking, that each member attending this party has to be at least partially, if not all the way, deaf. Once you exit the elevator, if the other man is still on the elevator, then the only real courteous thing that you can do in this situation is call it a parting gift. Once you exit, swipe the entire elevator board before you leave, making him go through every single floor. Have you ever been in a room with two people that are both on their cell phones? You can assume that one is talking to the White House while the other is talking to the NFL, because people with cell phones are very important. Soon, however, you start to notice that their conversations begin to sync up, because as one person starts to tell a joke, the other person starts laughing. I like to call this scenario disconnected, emphasis on the question mark at the end of it. And here's why. Because I have a mobile phone jammer, and the second that this starts happening, I'll just discreetly take out the mobile phone jammer and it looks like you got a lost call there. Now, of course, I'm not knocking on cell phones. I'm not saying that cell phones are bad. I'm saying that some of the users can use cell phones for stupid purposes. So, in contrast, I'll give an example of a good use of the cell phone. Say you're committing some high-stakes heist, some Ocean's 11 type thing. You want to get in and out of the MGM before Bennett's men start chasing you. And of course you want a cell phone for that, or else you'll definitely get caught. Of course, if you are in that type of situation, you want to be one of the guys who's in the van overseeing everything, giving out all the orders with the air conditioning, all that good stuff. And by the way, how great was that movie? I mean, I was just on the edge of my seat the whole time when I was seeing it. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. The point I'm trying to make is if you have a cell phone, just please cell phone responsibly.